This is about the time that I went outside this morning. This is what I'm dealing with. Came from my neighbor, Spectrum Setup, EO. It's coming from all the way over there. 11 observations. My house. It's my house. This is about the time I went outside this morning. Again, look at that. FedEx, I didn't get a FedEx delivery. They must have been in the neighborhood. See that? It said FedEx services. Point of origin, Chambersburg Avenue. 132 observations. All these people have antennas. All these neighbors are making money off of my oppression and torture, my family's oppression and torture. This is radio frequency. They're making money. This is human trafficking. It's attempted murder. Samsung Electronic. It's on my property. Four observations. Where am I? 4 observations. Oh. Two. Saturn. It maxes out at 512 observations. It's my house. Radio frequency, that's all radio frequency. Hazardous to my health. Non-stop LE bows. The iPhone. It's coming in better before. Oh, there's the iPhone. Look at that. 26 observations. crazy. It was super clear before. Look at that. 11:39 a.m. Two- 328 observations. It's got a beacon up here. The property. All those people have beacons. They're making money. Two observations. Just an Apple device. $164. That. Okay. I think this is when it really came outside. I think right here. Right around this time. So that was what? 12:16 p.m. Three observations. Two observations. Five observations. That. Three observations. Look at that. Look at that. 25 observations. Look at that. It's coming from a neighbor on Hutchinson Road. See that? 2815 maybe Hutchinson Road. Look at that. So that was 55 right there. 1:14 p.m. 9 observations. That neighbor up here on Hutchinson Road has an antenna. It's a human trafficker. It's a serial killer. That's a serial killer. F1 here. Where am I? Right there. Look at that. Way up. It's coming way up by miles away from my house. I live way over here. And this antenna is coming from Burning Tree Road. So which was that right there? U.S. Bank. It's coming by U.S. Bank. Miles away. Is that the one I was just on? E7. Look at that. All the way down to my house, my property. I'm sitting on my backyard, sitting on my back deck. Coming from 2829 Hutchinson Road. Goes all the way up to Piedmont Avenue. 5E. They're right there. Ellie Bowes coming from the U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank says Lisa's iPhone. Way up here, Martin Road. That's like, I don't even know how many miles away. Look at that. 5 observations. So here's my house. My neighbor's house. This is beaconing up my neighbors. There's me. There's a beacon here at, again, they're at the U.S. Bank. Somebody's at the U.S. Bank. And it's coming from a property way up here on Martin Road. And that was just Lisa's iPhone. So is that my iPhone that they're hacking into? Ellie Bowes. Again, to my house, properties. Off of Hutchinson Road here. These are serial killers. They're human trafficking serial killers. Okay, Anchor Soundcore, that's my little Bluetooth speaker that I brought outside. Look at that. It's coming from, look at that. It's coming from here. Here's my property. That's my house and my neighbor's house. Brown Nose Designs. No, it's coming from, well, it's Paul Carlson next door. He has beacons, my house. That I actually, it says Northland Biometric. I worked for Northland. I worked for Northland. I drove a construction, highway heavy construction truck, but it's across the thing at a, what do you call it? Let's see if I can get it to come up. Oh, I'm not gonna, at the grain elevators. Again. Let's just look a little better. Wow, it's really good before. Earlier. There we go. Look at that. It's the grain elevators. You know, here's like the Lake Superior. my house. They're hacking into my Anchor Soundcore, my BLE Bluetooth speaker. Look at that. 13 observations. Look at that. My neighbor on Hagberg Street, 2821 Hagberg Street. I don't know. JBL Flip. No idea what that is. 3 observations. That. 3 observations. 5 observations. Look at that. All day long. So I'm sitting outside. This is what happens when I go outside. 3 observations. 2. I have no idea what that is. Samsung Galaxy. 4 observations. Ellie bows. All the Ellie bows. What was that? Look at the red. I don't know why. Once in a while I'll get this red one coming in. Oops. It's a Wi-Fi hotspot. Look at that. 6 observations. Another automotive hotspot. Look at that. 25 observations. See, was I still sitting outside? What time was that? 7:13 p.m. No, I was in the house probably then. But I was in the living room. All the non-stop Ellie Boses. Okay, now I'll just quick do the map. I just wanted to show you what it was like when I sit outside documenting this. Look at this. These are my neighbors. These are my neighbors all with antenna beacon transmitters, receivers, profiting from my family's oppression and torture. It's human trafficking. It's they're serial killers. It's modern day. It's 21st century crimes. See, Ellie Bose. Somebody there. What road is that? Okay, just documenting my death with Minnesota cyber torture, 21st century crimes. Future crimes targeted. Weaponized telecommunication. See, mobile, Spectrum setup. Spectrum Mobile. Spectrum setup. Spectrum Mobile. That guy right there, he owned the Twins bar. It's called the Break Room now. Went there all the time for years, since I was 18 years old, that guy. Roger Koski owns it now with some other people. The Lemons. Alright. Documenting cyber torture. Over and out. 2 hours off. 11:03 p.m. on Saturday, July 18th, 2026. Just like this. Interesting. You know, I don't always just click on just, you know, plain ones like, you know, like that have a dice or something. You know, somebody's using that dice too. You know, a lot of times I'll just click on one that has a label like that. Look at that. Look at that Ellie Bose there. And there's so many that, you know, I don't, look at that. See, I'm just clicking on just any regular one. It's an apple, look at that. And that was at what? 5:47 p.m. So, you know, I don't always, again, you know, look at that. So here's my house and it's coming from the street. There's so many that, you know, I don't click on them. And then you don't realize. Look at that. See, just all of these ones in between, you know, I don't click on them. I usually just click on a lot of the ones with labels, like, you know, something like this. But you don't realize that these other ones have this potential to be, look at that, three observations. Another one, 3 observations. There's just too many. Look at that. Just plain old apple, you know, apple. You know, generally I'll just click on one that has a label like this JBL's flip, or you know, that. It's human trafficking. It's modern day slavery. It's attempted murder. It's premeditated murder. That's what they're letting happen, and this isn't just happening to me. I only know. You've seen my stuff enough to know that. All right.